Alrighty guys, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry about being away. I just spy on my neighbors. I think they're getting some landscape work done. Got to get a fresh root beer too, you know. Nothing better than good old root beer. All right, get back into the stick and get on with the harvest. All right, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Ready to go on harvest, or what are we doing?
Yep, I'm just ready to drop off the fertilizer. Greg.
Nice. All right, so I was half right.
Okay.
It's not a mini excavator running, but it's a mini skid steer. I was right on the mini part. Or did I say mini skid excavator? I don't know. Anyway, there's an skid steer running is what that noise was. So it's the same house that had the tree taken out. I think they're getting landscape work done. So, which is actually really cool. They're having one of the other neighbors do the work. Like one of my neighbors owns a lawn care, company. Does a lot of, well, everything. And they're having him do the work, which is kind of cool. All right, Sarge, I assume we're going to run north-south on this field once we get going here?
Yes.
4593?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. That off, and I'll just...
Oh, that's what I've got, yeah.
Yeah. I'll cut the end rows up here if you cut them on the other end. How about that?
That'll work.
Divide and conquer and get her done.
Get her battered.
That's right. Thanks for welcoming me back, guys. Appreciate it. I couldn't really see from my front door. I had to go spy out a window, see what they're doing, Saying, kind of funny. Oh, the tarp's on that auger wagon, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to get that all set up here. The end rows are done up there.
Oh, I got you. So you can empty in the wagon. I'll have the truck down there. We can move them. That's fine too. It's all good either way. And my dad bought these cinnamon rolls from the bakery part of the grocery store last night. You might as well just eat a spoonful of sugar. They are so freaking good though. Oh my goodness. Just had half of one when I ran in the house. Holy cow.
Only half?
Yeah. Just real fast,
Finish it?
A half, yeah. I'll eat the other half later. You talk about good though. Oh. It'd be really good if I microwaved them a little bit,
Uh-huh.
Oh. Man. I had one last night and I was it's so sugary, but oh my goodness, it's so good. Good evening, everyone. Well, good evening. What's up, chat? Super good. So good it hurts, Anyway.
That does sound good.
Yeah, crazy good. I haven't had a good cinnamon roll in a while, I guess, huh? Blowing my mind over here, I'm kind of funny. So, harvesting.
Times.
So here's the plan, chat. You ready for this? Those fields aren't ready in front of us. Okay. We do have some mods. We don't have a lot right now. We don't have a lot. We'll be adding a bunch of mods to the server soon, or some mods to the server soon. Right now, it's a lot of the multiple mission mod, the glance mod, guidance steering, a lot of that kind of stuff. We're fairly mod light. I mean, obviously the map is a mod, but we try to keep it pretty light when we start anyway. Maps run a lot better with less mods on servers, so. Here's the strat though. Here's what I'm thinking. These fields aren't ready. So we will just keep ourselves busy with other work. Because if you think about it, we have plenty of other work right now. We got this whole harvest here. We could go harvest 1. We could harvest 21. We could do our grass. Plus, there's numerous missions we can do, I'm sure. So we'll get to the potatoes probably Thursday. We'll have course play by then. And maybe some other mods too to kind of aid with that as well. So we'll have to look into that. Maybe like an auger wagon that takes, well, that's kind of just weird though. I don't like putting taters in an auger wagon. It's strange. But maybe like that, well, that ropa thing kind of sucks though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Appreciate that follow, man. Welcome to the flock. How's it going? Welcome in. I don't think so, Pepper. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll take like, I don't want to say a night off because it's really not a night off. I'll work on other stuff. Maybe I'll start my Let's Play tonight. Maybe I'll record episode 1 of that. Yeah, no stream tonight. No. Should probably go to Sam's Club tonight, but I don't want to do that. Go to Sam's, they close it
towards the north.
It's late, yeah. Go to Sam's Club at like 7:45. They close at 8 o'clock. Power through it real fast and get done before they close. There's like nobody there. It's great. Use the app to check out so you don't have to wait in line. I love the Sam's Club app. Thanks for that follow as well. Appreciate you. Welcome to the flock. How's it going? And that follow as well. Holy cow. A little follow train, boys. Let's go. Appreciate them, guys. But if you are interested in our mods, you can actually find a link to them in our Discord. Exclamation point Discord. They're in the Farm Sim server channel. I believe it's a pin post by Carson. It's a Google Drive link. And that has the mods that we currently have. And we'll update. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. Work on getting some mods on the server. I know Carson uploaded a bunch, but I don't know what he uploaded. I think it was all mods from Matt, so I'm cool with all of them, of course, because Matt's my mod guy for the most part. But you can find them in our Google Drive if you are curious. So yeah, in our Discord, I should say. So yeah. So what we do is like when we add a new, like more mods, there'll just be a folder in there with that date of when they were added. And that's pretty much what we do. Just keep adding to the folder, or just add new folders for every time we update mods. Makes life a lot easier. So people don't have to download all the mods every time. They can just download the new ones. But if somebody's new, then they download all the mods. So. And then I saw yesterday, and I know this person's probably not watching here on Twitch right now, but somebody yesterday was watching one of my Madison County videos, which is like even the last one was posted over a year ago. And they were wondering where the Google Drive link, like the Google Drive link was no good. And, you know, unfortunately I can't keep all my old maps and all those mods and stuff on Google Drive forever. I'm out of room. So I do have to delete stuff, you know, can't just keep stuff on there forever and ever and ever. Especially when I'm sending Carson like a 50 gig file. I kind of need that room on Google Drive. So, and I think on Madison County, I had like 4 gigs of mods. So, I mean, it adds up. So, yeah. Just can't keep everything forever on there. Where are you going, Sarge?
I was going to position this midway.
Yep, you're good. I need to empty. So,
Here.
you are good. Look at Sarge being sneaky. His scumbag's still running. Still moving. I should have emptied after the end rows, but I didn't. So Hopefully I'll be able to make like 2 rounds instead of 1. What I'm hoping anyway. Go ahead and just lock on GPS here. No matter where I harvest, just harvest. The joys of GPS. Come on, Bessie. Apparently we're going way over here. All right, off we go. Yep, you need an empty too, don't you?
Close enough.
But it's kind of funny. We still use an auger wagon, even though there's only 2 of us. But the auger wagon just gives you so much more capacity. You can just get the harvest done before you have to worry about hauling. It just makes a lot more sense to still have the wagon sitting there. Kind of like a field bin almost, you know. Was that one trailer? Where's that one trailer at? This one does not take potatoes. I was thinking we could use this as a potato overloader. That's that trailer that like goes up on the back end. That would be cool to use that and then run this to like a semi and have your semi haul them to the cell. That would be really cool. Thanks for that, Fowl. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Second truck that can load a truck. Pretty much there, Pepper. Yeah, it's just nice to have. Well, it's just definitely a nice thing to have when there's only 2 of us harvesting. That way we can both run harvesters because, you know, low yield crop. But I would hope we'd fill the truck at least once off this field, right, Sarge?
I think that won't be a problem.
Yeah. And once we get 3 and 5 put together, we'll turn and do everything east-west on this field from then on. Yeah. Should be good.
Yeah, definitely eastward.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be able to make 2 rounds. Still going to have to empty after every round. You might be able to make 2 rounds though, Sarge. Doesn't that have more capacity?
It does have some more.
You have 17.1. I only have 14.1. And we could go to the Kloss, which has 18,000. But we're good. I do like that we have 2 combines. That was a good investment when we bought the second, or your combine was the second one, but
yeah. Oh, it definitely helped out on the contract side.
I can't believe it's 28.2 hours on this thing already.
14.6 on this one.
That's crazy. But we've been doing a lot of harvest contracts, so this combine's been fired up a lot doing contracts. So it's, yeah, we're good. This will help, Sarge. Both of our headers needed repair.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Both headers and my combine, so might as well repair them. All right, yeah, so I'm going to hit 50% here, so I'll be able to make 2 rounds. So we'll short empty instead of being full and then having to drive out of the field. And I don't like doing all that. But I'd rather just empty short and then go from there. That's where I used to cut grass. I just called in an outside fire. Uh-oh. Just cut a bunch of grass in that neighborhood. That was the guy that didn't want to pay me. He was in that neighborhood. Oh, man. Those are all like big lots in this town. Like they're couple acre lots, and we used to cut that one yard with 321-inch lawnmowers. And it would take us over an hour. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
But we did it every week. That yard was rough as a cob. You'd get done cutting and your shoulders would just hurt from your arms wobbling so much. It was brutal. Wait, what sucks to suck? What? Pepper? I don't know, man. But it was crazy. Big yards. And the front yard of that yard we used to cut like a lot of. This is a good guy. This guy would pay a month in advance. Okay. Oh, I don't know if it's his yard that's on fire or whose yard's on fire, but somewhere in that neighborhood's on fire. Pepper. It wasn't a house. It was a outside fire. But the other one that we cut in this neighborhood, really nice couple. We cut them forever. They would pay a month in advance, even for like October, November, December. You're not cutting a lot of grass here in December. You know?
What about January?
No.
They paid in December?
He would pay ahead. He would pay for a whole month of December. So usually around Christmas, we would call him and be like, hey, we're not cutting anymore because it's like there's frost on the ground every day or snow or whatever. We're like, you overpaid us like, a couple weeks. He's like, I'll just keep it. Every year. It would never fail. And we cut his business too. He had a small business in town. And every year, same thing. Just keep it. And then in the spring, we would show up and like, wouldn't even really, we'd just kind of be like, hey, how's it going? He's like, all right, I'll get you a check. Okay. We wouldn't really ask him, or he wouldn't like say anything about having us back. He's just like, all right, I'll get you a check. We were his guys, It was he was awesome. Good customer. Great customer. Fought in World War II. He was a Marine in World War II. Great guy. I used to like go in there and I would just stand there and talk to him. Towards the end of his life, he was still working, but his granddaughter would come pick him up from the house and take him to work for like maybe an hour or two, and then take him home and get some lunch and take him home. But when he would wait for his granddaughter, he'd sit in his garage in a lawn chair, and half the time we'd show up and he'd be sitting there. So I'd go talk to him, and then I'd get like, but Casey's brother was cutting with me at that time. I'd get him running the lawnmower in the backyard, and I'd just go stand there and talk to the guy for, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. He was a good guy. He was one of those that like you could talk to for a while about anything. Just a super nice old guy. So I kind of miss him, not gonna lie. They said follow, appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Like I said, he was a Marine, and he was like 90, and he would still kick my butt at 90. I was kind of scared of him, but he was a cool old guy. Yeah, he was really cool. Really liked him. He was one of those accounts that like we had for, as a family, we cut his grass for like 20 years. And he never, any little issue along the way, he was real cool about, and yeah, we cut his grass for like 20 years. So we never did a rate increase on him. Every, most years he would give us a small increase. Price of gas is up. Here you go. Here's an extra $5 a week or whatever. So I think my brother started cutting his grass at like $15 a week or something, which back in the day, I guess they didn't charge what it's worth nowadays, you know? By the time we quit cutting his yard, we were getting paid like $50 a week or something. And we never increased him. He did it on his own every year. Or not every year, but every once in a while, you know? He was a nice guy.
Of course, it used to be a little bit different. I mean, crap, you could get gasoline for $1. So.
I can remember 94 cents or 96 cents, Sarge. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it didn't cost much to cut grass back then, you know? Everything is just so it's more expensive these days. Lawnmowers, everything, you know? So. But he was nice enough just to keep increasing us. And then his business was funny. Like when my brother started cutting his business for like $5 a week or something. Literally there 15, no, not even 15 minutes. On a good day, one brother and I could cut that place in 5 minutes. I mean, it's tiny. And that's like, stop the truck, get out, unload the lawnmower, get a trimmer, be done mowing, be done trimming, load it back up, leaf blower, 5 minutes, right? Done. By the time we quit cutting that, I think we were getting $20 a week for 5 minutes that we were there. But yeah, this is good. This is good money. We're okay with that. Saw $3 a gallon for the first time in your life. Well, the gas is spendy up here right now.
Yeah.
Dad filled his truck up the other day with premium and it was over $100. Golly. It's the Suez Canal, right? I know what it is, Chad. I'm not, you know. Yeah. Making a joke. Texas is never. I could see Texas being having pretty cheap gas. Pepper, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Usually gas is fairly cheap here, but it's spendy out there right now. I heard a great analogy about this, but I can't repeat it on stream because it's kind of inappropriate, but it's pretty good. It was on TikTok, of course. Not appropriate for streams. Yeah. No, it doesn't take premium, Zach, but he does about 50-50. It just runs better on premium. You know? You don't have to put premium in it, but he does occasionally. Our old Mercury van that we had, basically a Ford. If you didn't put premium in that thing, you got it knocked and farted and carried on. It was terrible. Especially like going up a hill. Oh my goodness, that thing would knock like crazy. Quality Ford, you know. I'm waiting on Zach to defend Ford because, you know, his dad works for Ford. That thing was terrible though if you didn't put premium in there. Yeah, he does about a half-half mix. It's just, the truck runs better. Probably better for it long term. So, yeah. I didn't realize he was doing that. I thought he was just putting regular in. I did not realize until the other day he was talking about it. So, harvesting, am I right?
Sometimes.
Things are so slow, aren't they, Sarge?
They are a little bit, but it's realistic.
We're just spoiled with the fast headers. I mean, it did that from the day we got it, Zach. It had nothing to do with miles. It did that. I think we got it with like maybe a couple thousand miles on it. It did it from the day we got it. So. And I mean, outside of the thing on the steering wheel, everywhere else on that van said Ford. So, you know. Like under the hood, everything said Ford. So, yeah. Oh, the pickup? Oh, God. How many miles does he have on there? I'm not sure. It's a lot more than you'd probably think, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him. It's a fair bit, though. But he does a lot of running for work, so. Like last night, he brought home an enclosed trailer full of stuff to deliver first thing this morning, trimmers and blowers and stuff. One of his big clients needed a lot of stuff this morning, so. Yep. But it's also that time of year where the big guys start getting a little bit of money. They go out and mow a few times. They do some billing. They get some cash flow coming in. They're like, hey, why fix this old piece of junk? Let's just buy new. And so they'll call them up and buy. You know, it's nothing for that one company to buy 10 trimmers, 10 leaf blowers. That's nothing. They do that a couple times a year at least. And they still just every time you go to the shop, their shop's just full of old junky, like somehow they just don't get rid of it. They just keep using the old junk, but somehow they keep using the new stuff too. It's crazy. But hey, it's good for business, right? There's one of Dad's customers over in St. Louis, and he gets robbed a lot, like a lot. Like his yard's not in a good place, you know. And he gets robbed a lot. When he calls Dad and he's like, I got robbed, Dad's like, okay, how many of this, how many of that do you need? He's got to buy so he can keep mowing, because they'll take him for, you know, 10 or 12 trimmers, no problem, you know. So I think that one time they got a ton of stuff that one time from him, and of course it all just, you know, disappears into thin air and you never see it again. So if it's, you know, in Mexico or wherever it goes somewhere. I'm sure it's getting sold somewhere, but that guy gets ripped off constantly over there. So good for Dad though. He gets to solve a lot of stuff. I said you need to start putting some GPS trackers on that stuff. Goes missing, at least you kind of know where it's going. That one day, the one company Dad deals with, they have a few guys that they employ that just kind of drive around and make sure the guys are doing their job, and make sure property owners or property managers are happy with the job, and kind of drop in on guys uninspected to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And one day he saw one of the guys walking out of the woods. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, nothing. But he went walking out in the woods. There was a leaf blower and a trimmer and some other things sitting out in the woods, so they could, quote, forget it and then come back later and pick it up with their personal vehicle. Yeah, he got fired on the spot, because you don't do that. So kind of funny. They fight that stuff constantly, these companies. That and the guys stopping and buying beer with the company truck and then drinking the beer in the company truck while they're driving back to the yard at night. All those companies fight that too. Like, just do your job, you know. Drink your beer later. But yeah, it's crazy. Some of the stories I've heard. What's up? What's up, chap? How's it going? Doing great. What's popping? Sarge and I are just doing a little harvesting on our field. Got some soybeans we're knocking down. And we're about done. About done, actually. Awesome. And the truck is full and filling the wagon.
Ready.
There'll be plenty of room in the wagon, though, for what's left. Which is good. Turn, John Deere. Come on. Here we go. Actually, it looks like I'll get the coming back up the field. I guess I'll get the last pass, huh?
Like you're on final round, yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Zach, I think they drink it after they're done on their way back to the yard more than anything. Although some of those guys, like, they'll just open up, like, every truck and trailer has like a cooler in it in the trailer. And like the mechanics will open those up at night, just drain them out, whatever. They find beer in there constantly. I mean, it's supposed to be a zero tolerance, like, you know, supposed to get fired. But you can't fire everybody because you're not gonna have anybody to cut the grass, you know. So yeah, some people just really have to drink beer all the time. I'm not one of those people, but there's some people out there, they have to have a lot of beer. So yeah, I don't think they drink. Well, I mean, they probably do, Zach, but they're professionals, so you know they're good. They're good to go. But yeah, it's a real problem for sure. Definitely a problem. Oh, Sarge, there's the mission. Seed field 11 with potatoes, with a little tiny potato planter.
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that I doubt it'd be cost effective.
Not at all. You would waste so much money. Most likely. Pretty much, Zach, yeah. Tony, I thought you were getting a bunch of stuff done. What happened to that? What are you doing? You're getting stuff done, but you're here still? What are you doing, man? Love your beer, but definitely time and a place. Exactly. And when you're on the clock for somebody, like when you're working on the clock, probably not the time and place, right? Probably not the time or place. I saw a great TikTok about Bush Light today. It was really funny. Guy's like, I'm gonna try one for the first time, and he cracked it open, and he like transforms into a yee redneck with like a big American flag hat on and all this stuff. So funny. Get it done, Tony. Are we dropping into Verdance tonight, huh? Or wait, am I dropping? I don't know. I haven't played lately. Well, you know what they say, right? Auto steer for more beers, right? Isn't that how it goes? Auto steer for more beers. You put it in the air vent up in the headliner, right? It's the whole thing. It's a whole thing. No Shane tonight? What, Leonard? Me thinks? What? You're saying I need to play some Warzone with you guys? Been a while. I haven't played since well, that night that when I died so embarrassingly. I was so embarrassed. The way I died, I just quit. I was done. Like, oh, I'm done. Yeah, new combines do have refrigerators. Yeah, some tractors do now too, don't they? I think the 8RX has a fridge in it, right?
Usually like right underneath the buddy seat.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, chat? I know the guys that farm my old farm, my family's farmland. They don't like the combine or the cooler in the combine or the fridge. For some reason they don't like it. They don't use it. I don't want to talk about it, Zach. I want to talk about how I died the other day and it was so embarrassing I left. And I don't know. Am I just saying it so you'll leave and get your stuff done? I don't know. You tell me, Tony. You tell me, Tony. Oh, you drive red. Oh. Big red guys, huh? Nice. Very nice. Nothing wrong with red. Nothing wrong with red as I drive past my green combine and my green tractor. There's nothing wrong with red. We got a Massey. Does that count? That probably doesn't count, right? Our Sarge, where'd you have to run? Up north? Oh, Homestead. This is ours.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I on about? I passed you. Where am I going? I was coming to meet you. Figure we I'll go do a harvest. Is there, I don't even know if there's a harvest contract to do. All right, I'll stop.
Because we got our other fields as well.
Oh, that's right. What am I doing, man? Okay. Yeah, we'll work on our other fields. Head down to actually probably don't need to take this down to 21, huh? There's gonna be no reason.
Probably not.
I'll take this up to field 1, park it, and then I'll grab a combine. I got you. Yeah, that green paint, man, it sure is spendy. That green paint sure does cost a lot of money. Unfortunately. It sure does. Just buy a gleaner. You'll be good to go. You'll reseed your field as you go. Old silver seeder, you know. I actually don't have a problem with gleaner. I think they're cool looking combines personally. They look like a spaceship. Therefore, I think they're pretty neat. I wonder if we put up another bin, how much more loan we can take out. Not that we need loan right now. We're good on money.
We're all right.
Yeah. Yep. Actually doing okay on the cash money. Go ahead and just park this here. Be here when we get up here eventually. I can grab my combine. Head on down. Oh, Zach. Zach. Yeah, that 9RX is crazy. Or X9, whatever it is, yeah. X9. Nice, Leonard. Nice. That's pretty awesome. I wonder how that's gonna work out for them, Leonard. How many combines? Do you know? Imagine that was quite a few. You're in like the custom area. Like that's not a thing here, you know? Or areas where they do a lot of custom harvesting, I should say. Definitely not a thing here. The only time somebody harvests somebody else's land is if like somebody's combine breaks down. Then they'll like hire them to do some harvesting for them. That's about the only time you see that around here. Or like occasionally the one guy, like his brother-in-law will help out a little bit. For the most part, you don't get that around here. But yeah. Pitter patter down the main drag of town. Don't mind me. Yeah, the 20, 21, 22. That'll be a great field someday. That'll be great. Got a truck coming. 9 or better. Well, got you, Leonard. Interesting. But different, you know, everybody's got an opinion, right? Which is fine. All good. I know the guys that they bought, the guys that bought my farm, that farm it, whatever. They just bought their second S series combine last year. Or their, on like their third S series combine, their second S series combine, but they bought an additional combine last year. I always want to get on a custom cutting crew. Imagine you guys are busy around that time doing your own crop, right? I think that'd be fun though, a custom crew. I do. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let me drive the auger wagon, put me in coach. I get tired of it after like a couple days, right? But it'd be fun.
Depends.
It just depends how everything's going. How nice your tractor is too, I guess. That depends a lot on that too, wouldn't it? You're driving like an old jalopy that's real loud and bumpy and stuff, you're not gonna like it as much. If you're driving something new and comfortable. You know, newer tractors can be very comfortable. So, right. Oh, Zach. I don't think they'd trust you with a combine, would they? I mean, I don't have any experience in big equipment per se. I know you don't, so I don't know if they'd trust the first like a greenhorn to a combine, would they? Probably not. I wouldn't.
What, the custom guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greenhorn gets the combine?
Well,
Man.
all depends. Somebody's got to run the thing.
True. I don't know. It depends on how bad they need help, right? I play a lot of farm sim. Does that
You
count?
understand the. Not the only thing is you understand the process.
Yeah, true. I feel like that's a lot of things. As long as you understand like kind of what's going on, you're good. Yeah, Pepper, you're not wrong. I do. I don't really trust Zach with a golf cart. You're right. Yeah. Man. I didn't miss anything at all. Luke, what are you talking about, bro? I didn't miss anything, Luke. Where my GPS line was, so. I like how you had to clarify yesterday, Zach. The golf cart didn't get stuck yesterday. Now, the other day, last week, on the other hand, that's a different story. I don't really trust you, like, you know, the Pinckneyville situation with the golf cart back in the day, you know? Although, in fairness, I don't really trust my cousin over there either, because crazy. Crazy. Pepper, did you not see a satellite dish? And you hit it with a, I mean, come on, man. I mean, when I was younger, like, I was little, I was young. And for some reason, Dad brought home a snapper rear engine rider. And I think there was some problem with it, but like he couldn't get it to make, like, have the problem happen. So he brought it home to like cut the grass here at the house with it. To like see if it would have the same problem. Well, for some reason, I guess I don't think I had permission, but I cranked that sucker up one day and I was whipping around the backyard on it. And my brother was in like a pop-up kiddie pool and I drove the tractor into the pool. I almost ran over my brother. The blades weren't on. It was fine. Or the blade. But yeah, I almost ran over my brother. So I got you, Pepper. Okay. Makes sense, bro. I saw that the other day, Zach. I saw that satellite dish down there. Hey, Pepper. It happens, buddy. Dude, I broke a stud in our shed one time with the loader on the tractor. I was pulling in and got like a little too tight and wasn't watching and snapped that sucker with that loader. Tractor didn't care. Drove right through it. I got yelled at a lot that day.
And there's the other thing on the custom side of doing that work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not the same size equipment. You have familiarity with running equipment.
For sure, it's just bigger.
Yeah.
That's all.
You know, and they're not just going to throw the keys at you and say, here, go.
Yeah, have fun. Okay, bye.
No, they're, you know.
You're going to get a little training.
If you're a new hire, even if you got tons of experience, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to ride along with you and know what you're doing.
It's too expensive not to, that equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Pepper. I just know that it happens, you know, stuff happens. Accidents happen. That's why they're called accidents, you know? They happen. So. Yep. That would be kind of fun though, take like, you know, wheat harvest season and go just like be a part of a harvest crew. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know.
They're fun.
I say you did it last year, didn't you, Trent? Or 2 years ago, or both?
I did it last summer. It was wheat and Milo.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty interesting because you had to follow the harvester while it was turning.
Yeah. Unload on the turn too. Boy.
Like, you know, pivot irrigations?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're a big thing down in like Texas.
Yes, they are.
For some of the people that we had to go to, they wanted it cut with the circle.
Oh, so like all day you're just driving in a circle?
Yeah, basically.
Oh boy.
Huh?
And that was my first time doing that too. So I was driving on an articulated tractor.
Boy.
Oh, you were driving a big boy.
Awesome, Doug.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
was driving a 9150 Steiger with basically a 1200 bushel walk tandem corner auger grain cart.
Did you have to room with somebody? Zach wants to know.
I had a room with one other person from like Wisconsin.
Okay, so yes. Guess he did, Zach. So I imagine you get to know your guys fairly well, at least all of them, right?
Yeah, say my roommate, he was a little bit younger than me, probably around Zach's age.
Oh.
And he lived on a dairy farm out of Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like I came in around the right time because it's starting to rain.
But imagine most of the time, though, you're there to work, so you're going to be working, right?
I barely had any time to fill up the stream.
Yeah, yeah.
Or really do anything.
Yep.
The weather's right and going.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's all there is to it.
They told me to be out there around like 7 or 8. Yeah, basically I think 7 o'clock. Got out there. Then my job was to fill all the machines up and clean the windows.
Yeah.
With a squeegee and a bucket of water.
Did you see the NASCAR racers drivers yesterday? They had some of them had this like a squeegee thing in the car with them, and they would reach up and clean the inside of the windshield.
Oh no, I didn't get to see that.
Oh
part.
yeah, it was hilarious. Zach wants to know if you did you like your roommate and did you have any problems with anybody?
He was a little messy, but I mean he kept his mess over to his side, and my side of the room was perfectly clean.
Gotcha. Were you in the same city, stationed like in the same city the whole time?
We were in Alts for like
a
week or two.
Okay, you moved around.
Yeah, and then
I would think you'd.
Texas then.
Okay. Gotcha.
And there was a break in between Wheaton and Milo, so I got to come home.
Yeah, I remember that.
Some of the real big companies, they basically what they have is they have RVs.
I was saying,
yeah, some of them like have
and they're
like
bunk trailers.
Yeah.
Like a fifth wheel, some of them too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once you're out there, you're out there. Just get her done.
But this company I worked for, it was a southern operation.
That's a good question. Was the money worth your time?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to say what you made or anything. Don't go into that. But
it wasn't actually too bad for what I did. Is just sit in an ARG wagon.
Gotcha.
The Milo is basically like corn. It yields about the same, and kind of like soybeans, I guess.
Okay, willing to work on the team, ag background preferred. These are the 3 requirements.
Yeah.
And optional is a CDL. Wow.
Yep.
I got
Put your name on the list, and even though I had the guys out of Oklahoma already told them I was theirs for the season, I think I had 4 or 5 extra guys call me.
Oh, wow.
Because your name gets put on a list there, and then get called.
You pull a travel trailer down there instead of staying in a hotel?
I stand in a motel.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you wanted your own facility, I mean, you got to have somewhere to like plug in, right? You could probably do what you wanted as long as you could like get yourself to and from the job when they want you there, you know? They probably don't actually care where you stay, do they? Like,
I don't know. My guys just provided me with the room, and they gave me and my roommate in a way a rental.
Don't use me as a reference. What? No. No. No.
Yeah, I say it'll definitely give you a lot of advance in knowledge.
Don't use me as a reference. I'll tell them how much of a worker he actually is, you know? They don't want to hear that. This guy's got a double chin and won't admit it, you know? That's what I'll tell them. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the vlog. How's it going? Zach's going to be mad at me.
One thing that sucked about my tractor I drove was there was an old tractor, so it didn't really have that sound suppression.
Yeah, that would suck. I would want something fairly
Like-
like newer, nicer.
Well,
You
it
know?
wasn't too bad, but the only thing that sucked about it was I couldn't listen to the radio because I had to listen to the CD or nothing.
No, we're not using me as a reference. No. No. No, bass drill. No. How you doing, man, by the way? What's going on, man? Dude, Australia would be crazy, Rob. Australia
Yeah,
would be
you could-
insane.
It's
Oh,
their time to harvest anyway down there.
Australia would be insane.
I mean, some of the custom crews, if you get on them,
Yeah.
you better be getting ready to go to work right now,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because won't be too long in some of the long growing season places,
Mm-hmm.
like around Texas and areas like that. They're going to start harvesting winter wheat,
Yeah.
and they
Yep.
start
Yeah,
there
same
and
the
go
guys.
north. Some actually go into Canada and then turn around and head straight back south and pick up everything for fall harvest.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so
Wow,
I
Zach.
didn't want to do the cotton harvest, but I could have done cotton if I wanted to.
If you go to that website Zach posted, one of the pictures on like the top banner thing is the way they used to haul the combines on like a flatbed and the head was over the cab of the truck. Man, those were the
No,
days.
no.
There was one other crew that I think my guys helped. Just needed a few parts, and they hauled theirs with the lowboy and either a hopper bottom behind the lowboy or a
Yeah.
header.
Zach, look in the mirror, bro. You totally have. You know, Pepper, you're not wrong. Everything in Australia wants to kill you, so you can use me as a reference. Perco subbing. Okay, fair play. Baster, I'm doing great, man. Doing it.
I probably wouldn't mind going to Australia because like the big Coolman, Motherpins, and all that.
Oh.
It'd be neat to see.
Oh yeah.
Dude, everything over there wants to
Big.
kill you, though. I'm good. Like, everything over there wants to kill you. No, thank you. I always have wanted to go to Australia, though, to be honest. Go to Sydney, see the fireworks at New Year's, you know, on the Harbour Bridge. Oh, so cool.
It'd be cool, but I haven't really left the States.
Oh, wildfire. That's how your grandpa used to move a combine. Well,
Hey,
Probably
worst
will.
thing about going to Australia,
what's that?
flight.
The flight?
Ah,
I would imagine, yeah.
not too bad.
Okay, so I've never flown,
love
so
flying.
should I make that my first flight?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
It'll
I
probably
love
be. I'll have to
flying.
take a rowboat to get back because I wouldn't be able to stand the flight home.
I don't mind flying or anything, but I'll tell you, a 12-hour flight is
Yeah. It's got to be miserable.
Fine, because you get your watch your movies, get a nap in.
I would
watch
need
more
to.
movies, look
I would
outside
need
the
to-
window.
I would definitely need to fly in one of those like new fancy planes that has like the little pod for the person, you know, and you get like a bed and yeah, that would be the way I would have to fly.
Isn't that Sarge what you get when you go overseas? Kind of like
What?
your own little pod.
for what?
Like when you fly that
Fly.
far? No, you just sit in a
Oh,
regular
it's a
seat.
contracted commercial flight.
Yeah.
Or is that only like first class?
That's like the fancy stuff. Would I climb the Harbor Bridge? I don't know. It sounds like I don't know. Maybe.
Sounds like work.
Sounds like work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the whole plane is contracted, good luck getting one of the first class seats.
Yeah. $3,000 for the pod seats. That's it. That's not as bad as I thought. Chat,
But-
don't go. I need to go to Australia. I don't know why, but
I will say I have had the luxury one time of being able to get, and it was a free upgrade, getting
nice.
upgraded to a first class seat.
Nice.
If I ever was making personal travel again and it was a really long flight,
Worth it.
I'm paying the extra money. How much? 500. Here you go. Have a nice day.
I say, I bet, well, because you've probably done some flying on like military type planes too, right?
Yes.
And that's probably not comfortable at all, is it?
Eh,
like I've seen some videos on, you see those like pictures online of like everybody just packed in a plane on, that can't be fun.
Yeah, and you're typically not sitting forward.
Oh, that'd be even worse, wouldn't it?
It's sideways.
I don't know
You're
if I'd
either
like.
facing the right side of the plane or the left side of the plane.
Yeah.
Or the center,
Yeah. I don't know if I would like that either. Well,
And those planes, if it's fully packed, your legs are basically almost interlocked with the person in front of you.
that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. All right, Mama, we'll catch you. Have a good day.
Longest I had on one of those flights was about 2 hours.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I was thinking. I was thinking you flew like from here to somewhere sandy,
Well, from one sandy area to another sandy area. Yeah.
I got you. Okay. I got you. Sounds terrible. The stuff that you guys had to go through, right? And they still go through every day.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Very insane. All right, I'm finally on my way up. Oh, you're already harvesting, aren't you?
Yep. I figured
Okay, yeah, you had the auger leg and I had
half
the
the
truck.
equipment was up here, and
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stop for some fuel while I'm here. Because why not? I actually have some money. We can buy fuel. That's how poor we are on this farm chat. We can't buy fuel. Come on, fill it up.
yeah, some of the stuff like the flights and not all of it was the greatest, but thinking now me personally, I don't think I ever really had it that bad.
Okay. And I guess the other thing is like, once you're there for a little bit. It's not like you're there for,
Yeah.
2 days and you're flying again,
Yeah, you're
there. Thanks, Chef Al. Appreciate you. Welcome to the flock. How's it going? Welcome on in.
Yeah, say for me, whenever I've been flying, it's always next to a window seat.
Yeah?
I've always been lucky where there's nobody to my right.
Oh, wow. Pretty
I
lucky.
basically have the option to either go to the window or not window.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. I'm looking out the window the whole time. Like I said, I've never flown. I've not flown anywhere. Never had the need.
Window seat's kind of cool because especially when you go over the agricultural farms, you see all everybody like ants.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, now that you said that, trend will never happen again. You'll always have somebody next to you. Although I don't, do they put people next to people right now in planes? I don't.
I have no
Not
idea.
really.
Don't pay attention to that.
Now
So I'm
wearing a
not
mask
flying.
all the time on there. That kind of sucks, but I mean I dealt with it.
Yeah. Yep.
Dealt with it and kept my mouth shut and kept myself.
Much. More people need to do in this world, right? Keep your mouth shut and keep to yourself. Oh man. So we're talking about planes, right? Dad and I watched a TV show the other night. And this is not political, so don't take it there, but it is talking about something to do with politics, but we're not taking it there, okay? There was a show all about the new Air Force One. It's incredible. That's the fastest commercial jet that they make. It's still a 747, but it's a Type 8 or something. I don't know. It was crazy. It's just all this stuff about it. It was so cool. So cool.
And there's more than one.
Yeah, they're making 2 of these brand new ones. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I figure with Leonard,
Ew.
I've
Goodness.
either flew to Dallas or flew back from Dallas. One of my flights was like chocked full, but I didn't have anybody next to me.
Goodness. But no, it's crazy. Like, of course, they can't tell you all like the, the secret information or anything about what's really in that plane. But it's just like, it was crazy. It's crazy.
Trying to just give you a general.
Bro, they're like,
context.
the presidential office could look like this, or this area could do this, and it's like, okay, we get, you can't say, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was kind of funny because they were interviewing one of the like employees, and he's like working and talking to the camera, and like he said something, and he looked behind him, he's like, I can say that, right? Like there's some government officials standing there like don't say that. I thought it was kind of
fair officer.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Just, I don't know, it was a good show.
Yeah, well, the other thing to keep in mind about that plane is last really big thing that we've had hit this nation was 9/11.
Yeah.
That happened, and the president's that's the command center. I mean, he needs full capability operations to do
And
his part of the job.
what's crazy is like it couldn't happen during 9/11 because like the communication equipment was outdated and everything was so overwhelmed. He couldn't communicate like he wanted to at the time.
You'd be surprised.
No, they even interviewed Bush, and he's like, yeah, the equipment was outdated.
Oh.
Like even then. Like, it was a National Geographic show. It was awesome. It was a great show. But yeah, he's like, the equipment was outdated. Like they learned a lot from 9/11, and of course the new planes are going to be a lot better, It's just technology's changed so much. All the instruments in the cabin of the old one, they're still analog. Everything's analog in that plane still. I was shocked by that, personally. It takes 4 people to fly that plane right now, the old one. It's only going to take 2 to fly the new one. Like, that's kind of cool, too. It was some National Geographic show about the new Air Force One, but they talked a lot about the old Air Force One and, like, the history of the planes, and it was really, really a good show. It was an hour long. We watched it Saturday when we were in rain delay. That's when it was. Dad had it recorded. He's like, this might be cool. And so we watched it. It was awesome.
I just now see the new course, the Bale.
The what?
The Bale icon
Bale icon.
for Courseway.
Oh. Yeah. People still have DVRs? What? What's wrong with having a DVR? It's part of our cable box through Spectrum. What's wrong with that? I'm not that old, Jet. Come on, calm down. There is a lot of like just secret stuff on there that nobody will ever know about. Yeah, right, Pepper? Yeah.
It needs to be kept that way.
Oh, analog can't be taken out by an EMP. Fair play. I've thought about that. Fair play. Yeah, it's just crazy though. I mean, I never realized that there's stairs that can come out of the plane. There's a front set and a back set. They're on the current one. I never knew they were there. I'd never seen them before. Like, what? So that was part of their thing, like making the new plane. They had to cut these huge body sections out to make retractable stairs. I didn't know that was a thing. It was pretty cool though. Well, they didn't have everything in the documentary. They didn't have anywhere near all the stuff because they're like, well, it might have to defend against missiles. And it's like, well, of course it has defense systems. We all know this. Don't know what it is, but we know it's there. Use your brain, common sense here. Will tell you that obviously, yes, there is some kind of defense system on the thing. They also don't tell you that they fly both of them because they do that, right? They fly 2. I think, right?
Yeah, they will.
And then actually, once they get this plane built, the 2 planes, they will go in testing for 2 years before they ever go in service with the president on board. Like, dang, that's kind of crazy too. It's like everything about this show was just like, man, that's kind of crazy. Like, there was a lot of moments Dad and I looked at each other and went, what? Like, it was crazy. It was a great show. Pepper, when they pull into an airport, they drive the truck up there with the stairs. So you never see just like the plane with its own stairs down, you know? At least I've never seen it before. I don't know. Maybe there's pictures of it out there. I've never seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Not the only one then. Where do we get the money? We were gone for like 2 hours. Where do we get the money from? So we actually bought a grain bin over here. Bought this grain bin right here, and it unlocked a bunch more loan. So we took more loan. We haven't purchased the fields yet. We will be purchasing those probably Thursday. We will be back on here Thursday. I have a feeling. Or I know we will. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that truck, Sarge.
Okay.
But no, it's just it's crazy. And see that kind of stuff, like stuff about like Air Force One and the like that side of, which I don't even call that like political. That's more just like government, you know? That stuff fascinates the ever loving crap out of me. People arguing about stuff that doesn't interest me at all. Like, yeah. Crew members and mechanics. Fair play. Although I guess if they had to land somewhere where they couldn't get, they probably wouldn't land somewhere where they couldn't get stairs, right? Probably. But anyway, it's just fascinating. But that side of it is like, you know, like a presidential funeral. And all the the tradition and whatnot. That is what I find very interesting. You know, them sitting around complaining about each other, and I don't care for that part of it at all. So, yeah. That's why we don't talk about it here. Because
everybody has their own opinion.
It's just gonna end in an argument, right? So
unfortunately nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. I think they have fighter jets fly with it, right? I would assume they do. That wouldn't surprise me.
I do not know for sure, but I would fathom a guess it is typically escorted.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I haven't seen Air Force One in the sky. We missed. If we would have come to town one time 20 minutes sooner, it would have flown right over our Dairy Queen. And we would have been able to like see it land. Or not see it land, but like would have been, yeah.
So we put a TFR in phase 2.
Well, that's not surprising. But we would have been like super close to where it would have flown over. Yeah, they can run refuelers too. That's another thing they didn't talk about, but you know they totally can do that. They can refuel that plane.
Yeah, they can.
Guarantee it. Yeah, thanks for that raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. Dairy Queen? What? Yeah. And I didn't realize on those new 747s, the upper deck is absolutely massive compared to what it used to be. Like, it's way bigger now on those planes. And something about like the wing angle is steeper, so it can fly faster, and it uses less fuel, and like all this stuff. They're awesome planes. Oh yeah. You know, it's kind of like a presidential limo. I would love to just get my hands on one for a day. Like, I would just love to see it, you know, like in person, and like have somebody tell me like all the things about it, which nobody will ever know, but it'd be way cool. That kind of stuff. That part really interests me, you know. Really find that stuff fascinating personally. Yeah. Alrighty. Airplanes, they do. It's like, how do they stay up there, right, Pepper? There a copy of one in the Smithsonian? There's probably old ones in there, right? I would imagine. I'm saying, like, have somebody, like, tell me all the secrets about it. That'd be way cool. Or even, like, Air Force One, just have somebody tell me all the secrets. I want to know all the things, you know, which you'll never know. You'll never get to know any of that stuff, but it'd be way cool. You know? It'd be way cool. They said follow, appreciate you. Welcome to the flock. How's it going? It is getting a little crowded in here, isn't it? I think we maybe put a... I don't know if it's going to let us, but maybe right where these wagons are sitting, a shed would be good there. I don't know. It is getting a little crowded here on the old homestead, though.
Just a little.
Yeah.
There's still more room.
You know what would make sense, Sarge?
What's that?
A second fertilizer spreader. Or applicant or sprayer. Just saying. Why'd we get a... So we put up a grain bin because they're cheap and they can always use more grain storage.
Yeah, 50,000 more, I think.
100.
100.
You're playing Farm Sim on Roblox? What? You've heard from buddies it's miserable to work on. I would imagine being so old. In that show, they were talking about how like miserable it is to get parts for that thing. Or for those things, since there is two of them. They were saying it's real difficult to get parts. But yeah, we bought the shed and unlocked a bunch of loan for us. So when you buy like sheds and stuff, it'll unlock loan. That's exactly what we did. Oh, field 4 needs to be aligned. As we'll wait on that and we'll do that whole field. Think we could swing a second Rubicon Sarge or no?
Oh, how much are they?
A lot. When we do enough fertilizing missions, I know we can do it, but
With GPS SARS, you're basically $500,000.
yeah.
That'd take us down below what we need for the fields.
Yeah, no, that's GPS. Come on. If we keep buying sheds, you get more. Now, at a certain point, it cuts you off. Okay, you're good. This will work. I'll do this for a little bit. Yeah. At the what's he doodle out here? Yeah. Upgraded tractors, I see. That Massey pulled it okay, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Or not the Massey. You had the case earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, the case.
Yeah. All right.
This is pulling it better.
We should try driving it instead of swinging it. Okay, Leonard. Yep. What happened to the China JD? It's in the homestead. In the homestead. I don't know, Tony. Am I actually playing tonight? I don't know, man. We'll see there, Tony. You never know, man. I don't want to pin myself into a time because usually I'm late, so. Just depends on what's going on tonight, you know? I know I have a lot of rendering to do, so. Somebody didn't render yesterday's stream yet. This guy. So, gotta do that tonight, too. Thanks for the host. Welcome in. How's it going? Okay, so what do you think, Sarge? Just our big field, we just let it sit for now.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just don't touch anything. Then wait till we get those other fields harvested and plowed and everything. I did, Leonard. Thank you. I did. It was fantastic. All right, always. Why not? Yeah. Let's do it. We didn't even get our grass done yet, man. That's okay. That's a project. That's a project. You're literally dead. How did you type in chat? Just throwing that out there, my guy. Just throwing it. Throwing it out there. That's all I have to say about that. I think that might be my new line. I like it.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Right? I mean, it like, it can be used for so many things, you know? So many things you can use that line for. Wait. What?
Huh?
Well, I hit it a 90-mile-an-hour curveball. That's kind of fast for a curveball, isn't it? Would I hit it? Probably not. I'm really a big baseball guy, you know. I'm pretty sure it didn't happen. All right, Leonard, we'll catch you, bro. Have a good day. Catch you later, Leonard. What? All right, man. Have a good one. All right, I'm going to go down to 21, I guess, real quick. Get that fertilized up. Then be about time to get on out of here. I think I'm going to make breakfast for dinner tonight.
Yeah, I get to have Chinese food.
Chinese food. And I might have to be lunch tomorrow. I haven't had Chinese in a long time.
And since I don't go into town and grandmother goes to town once a week, so we get something special is every week or two.
I got you. Okay, I got you, superhero. Waffles and chicken without the chicken. I don't know, man. Maybe some like biscuits and gravy, or maybe I don't know. Hang on, who is that outside my house right now? Why are they just standing there on their phone?
Get
Right.
off my lawn!
There's like an Amazon delivery driver standing in my front yard on their phone. What are they doing? I don't know. Don't worry about them. They just left. Fuck me, sorry.
They drop a package off?
They did, but she's just like standing in my front yard on her phone. Or now she's like getting back in the van. I don't know. Never know these days, you know? Never know. Right, Mrs. Professor? Have you seen that new KFC commercial where it's like introducing their new chicken sandwich, and the Colonel's like, what do I think, or like answering a question like, what do you think of like the burger restaurants selling chicken? He's like, that's none of my business. Just like selling chicken is none of theirs. Have you seen that commercial? It's hilarious. Oh my god,
That's a good plan.
it's so funny. KFC has some of the best commercials out there.
Haven't really watched TV.
Oh man. All right, Tony. Tony, we'll catch you later. Have a good day, man. I do have cameras on my house. What's wrong with that? I do. I have a lot of cameras on my house.
I need get cameras on my house.
I can see them all from my phone. Anywhere I'm at, I can see what's going on around my house. So don't try me, chat. It's mostly because like my aunt stays here sometimes without anybody else being here, so that was part of it. And plus, like while I'm streaming, if I hear a noise out front, I can just pull up the camera and I can see what's going on. I don't need to get up and go, you know, look. So, but no, it's a very good thing to have. I do like having them. Actually, when I had my Christmas lights up, it was nice to be able to watch my Christmas lights too, you know. Make sure nothing got up and walked away, you know.
They do like to throw some legs sometimes.
They do, unfortunately. Sell the house. We use the house to fast time sometimes, to sleep. Mrs. Professor, I will answer that for Trent. Yes. Once you get Starlink, you can get some cameras. Yes. Yes. Yep.
All waiting on Elon.
You know, honestly, the whole like camera thing on the house, like it's more of my peace of mind. Like I don't think something's gonna happen necessarily, but it's more of my peace of mind. You know, say I'm at the farm and I get an alert from Amazon, hey, you have a delivery. I can look at my camera and see if it's still out there, and if it is, then I get a hold of my aunt and I'm like, hey, go get the package off the front porch. And then I watch her get the package off the front porch on the camera, and you know, make sure she gets the door shut and everything, you know. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, it's peace of mind more than anything. It really is.
Yeah, I kind of need it pretty soon because running the farm from the other side and only one person being here.
Wait, $200 a month? Is that? It's not 200. It's $100 a month for Starlink. Where'd you hear 200? $100 a month.
$200. You're gonna get ripped off there.
All right, superhero. Catch you later. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. And Mrs. Professor, 99% of the people that come in and say what he said a minute ago are just trying to get a shout out for their stream. 99% of the people that do that, just trying to get a shout out. And guess who's not going to do it? This guy, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they said 200. Maybe they're getting 2 satellites, or maybe they were talking like $100 for Starlink and then $100 for their phones, maybe. I'm thinking that's what it was. $100 for Starlink and then $100 for their phones. That'd be $50 a phone. That's about right. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because they did say 200 in that video. And, yeah, no, it's $100. So I don't know. Or if they got 2 systems, yeah. They could have gotten 2 systems too. I'm not sure. All right, chat. It is time. So. Wow. Time to end the stream. It's about time to end the stream, guys. 5 o'clock's my cutoff. 5 o'clock central, so gonna be pretty well on time tonight. For once.
Hey, at least you are ending on time instead of starting.
Yeah. Oh. They didn't know if they could get everything on one system. I got you. Yeah, because they were trying to spread out pretty far, so. Enjoy your concert there, Pepper. Enjoy that. Have fun, man.
Yeah, hopefully me and the pressers get it. Hopefully soon.
And I hope. It's so cool. It's the technology is amazing there, you know. So.
That's what kind of keeps me from playing on the server sometimes is internet.
You'll still have some in the beta program.
Oh,
You're still gonna have some
issues,
drops and stuff, but it shouldn't be as bad as your current internet. So.
Well, I probably won't even notice if it dips just a little.
Yeah. No stream tonight. No, I'm gonna take tonight and do some rendering and some editing and probably record the first episode of Millennial. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll work on that tonight. I don't know about tomorrow though, guys. There might be a random day stream tomorrow. I know you never know. Been watching it 360. No, you need to watch 1080 60, Mrs. Professor. Once you get Starlink, you'll be able to. Goodness, what's up, Trent?
You said 360, and I said no scope.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My dad's not sure if he's taking tomorrow off, so I'll talk to him tonight and figure out what's going on. I might pop on and do a random day stream tomorrow. You never know. So, Trent and Sarge, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep,
Alrighty.
Those of you watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.